Think all the sonnets are 14 lines. Think again. The rebel is coming. Watch till the end for the surprise. It all began in 13th century Italy with Giacomo da Lentini, the inventor of the 14-line poetic form we call the sonnet. Then came Francisco Petrarch, writing love sonnet for his beloved Laura, structured as an octave and sestet with volta, the turning point. In 16th century England, Sir Thomas Wyatt translated Petrarch's work and Earl of Surrey introduced us three quatrains and a rhyming couplet. Shakespeare mastered this pattern. He wrote 154 sonnets, often saving the twist or revelation for the final couplet. Then came the rule breakers. Spenser interlocked rhymes. Let's talk about today's surprise. Hopkins shrank the sonnet. Instead of 14 lines, he wrote in 10.5 lines, and that is called Curtal's sonnet. Here, John Donne got spiritual, Milton got deep, and Wordsworth brought back Petrarch's soul in his sonnets. In the last, Shelley, P.B. Shelley, he shattered the form with a rebel rhyme scheme, a timeless impact. For that, you can go through his famous sonnet, Ozymandias. But through all changes, one thing stayed. 14 lines, with Hopkins' Curtal a creative exception. One emotion, one turn, timeless. Thank you. Before Shakespeare, there was Petrarch, Francisco Petrarch. His sonnet named as Petrarchan Sonnet, a sonnet that starts with a problem and ends with a revelation. Its 14-line poem is split into two parts, an octave, 8 lines that pose a problem, followed by sestet, 6 lines offering a solution or reflection. This change is called the volta, the turning point in thought. The rhyme scheme for octave ABBA, ABBA, and for sestet CDE, CDE, or CDC, CDC. Unlike Shakespeare's punchy end, Petrarch's sonnet flow like a meditation. It's often emotional, personal, rooted in love, loss, and longing. Most Petrarchan sonnets are in iambic pentameter, that da-dum heartbeat rhythm. In exam, they test your eye for structure, shift, and tone. So remember, 8 plus 6 is equal to one poetic journey, and that's the Petrarchan power. Thank you. 14 lines, a hidden twist. Let's break down Shakespeare's sonnet in 60 seconds. It's made of 3 quatrains, that's 4 lines each, and ends with rhyming couplet that lands like a punch. The rhyme scheme ABAB, CD, EF, GG. That last GG wraps up the emotion or idea in style. Each line follows iambic pentameter, da-dum, 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 5 times, a rhythm that mimics a heartbeat. And somewhere around line 9, you will feel a shift. That's the volta, where the poem changes thought or tone. Why do exams love sonnets? Because they are packed with structure, emotion, and a clever turn in meaning. From Shakespeare to modern poets, sonnets prove that poetry can be short, strict, and still shake your soul.